Hi, I'm Jonas Rosenberg from Summit Funding.
And I'm Jeff Smart with Smart Realtors.
We want to talk to renters today about a scam that unfortunately I was almost a victim of. I'm selling a house in Richland with Jeff Smart from Smart Realtors, and I got a phone call from a business associate of mine the other day saying that my wife and I supposedly had moved to Las Vegas and we had the house up for rent. Ladies and gentlemen, my house is not up for rent. So I called Jeff right away and asked him about this scam and asked him to explain some more. I've asked Jeff to join us today and talk to you kind of about how the scam works and what you can do to avoid not falling into this trap.
Well, it's a terrible thing that this is happening, and it's been happening on Craigslist specifically for quite some time. There'll be a group that will steal a listing, essentially, from Zillow or from other postings in Facebook, and they'll take the photos, they'll create a Craigslist ad with the information about the house. It'll look like the house is really being listed, and they'll use the realtor's name, they'll use my name, they'll use the owner's name because it's public record that you can look up the owner, and they'll offer it for rent even though it's not for rent. And then when somebody calls them, there'll be a story about moving out of town, relocating out of the country, which happens a lot, and that if you want to rent the home, you need to wire them some money. There's your big telltale problem there. If they ask you to wire money on a rental that you haven't been in yet, don't do it, because that's the official piece of the scam that everybody gets caught on. So they'll ask you to wire $800 or $1,000, and then they'll take that and they'll say, go ahead, and the realtor will meet you there, or they'll meet you there at the home. You'll pull up to the house, no one's going to meet you there. You'll see the sign in the front yard, and that's when they end up calling the realtor, or they call me, and they'll say, I'm here for my keys, and I have to break the news to them that it's not for rent, and they had just been taken. And it's a horrible thing, and it's been done all over the country, and it just keeps cycling its way back into our neighborhood from time to time.
Please understand, this happened last Saturday. My property is for sale in Richland. A local business person called this phone number that was on Craigslist. The people told him to wire the money using my name and my wife's name. My wife and I are both upset that our names are out there, but even more we're upset that people are trying to find housing for their families or getting taken advantage of. Tip 1, call the realtor on the sign. Do not call a long distance number. Call the realtor on the sign. Get information about the house. But tip 2, just like Jeff and I tell all of our first time home buyers, if it sounds too good to be true, it normally is. Thank you very much for your time. Please be very, very aware when you're out in the rental market.